Whoa, what's that?
There's a little like break on the bottom of the chair.
Yeah.
If like you lean a certain way, it like pinches.
Nice.
So that big purple.
Welcome to 3 Cents.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm Jackson. This is John and Jock.
Hey guys.
It's my friends. We're here just to give our 3 cents. You know?
Yeah.
Wait, did you workshop that?
I worked on yeah, should I tell you?
Driving for an hour on the way and being like, what's the intro gonna be?
Yeah, small assembly. Hey guys, listen.
Should we have called it 6 cents? Because we're all
We had this
giving
conversation. I brought up the idea.
We did
And
3
then
cents.
and they were like, it's like 6 cents the movie.
Oh,
Like the movie.
John can be dead the whole time.
Yeah, John's not real. Reveals after season 1 that John was
Yeah,
never
that's
involved.
Yeah, we're going to make a second season of this, for sure.
I don't know what you guys are playing. I got at least 5 seasons in me.
Okay.
We're here to give our, opinions, facts on culture,
Yeah.
relevant
Culture.
film, whatever. It's just society.
Cultures.
Yes, different cultures.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, yeah. More than one
Different cultures.
different
What
culture.
give our opinions on?
No, we're not going to give opinions on cultures.
Huh? Why not?
We're going to stay pretty neutral on most
Yeah.
cultures.
Religions.
Gender.
Yeah.
Strong.
Big
John's
thing.
got some strong opinions.
There's a lot of them. So
I really like the idea of using the podcast as a vehicle just to ruin other people's reputation.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, John's got these really strong ideas about gender.
Yeah.
And he really wants to get across.
Really,
So many
really
things.
loves them.
where
So
do I
we
start?
like genders or opinions?
Yeah, both. Where do I start?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. So how did we? We're going to talk about the first impressions of each other.
Yeah.
How we-
So I wanted to give some context about who we are for the people watching that don't know, because everyone watching probably knows who we
Yeah.
are. Not in a narcissist,
Okay, bro.
not in an egotistical way, but in a
Yeah.
demographic sort of way.
White guys.
Yeah.
Well, less of that, more than just I'm not sure the outreach of this podcast is going to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about our first impressions when we all met each other, because we've known each other for about 3-4 years, maybe 3 years.
Something like that. It's coming up on
It's been like 3 years.
2.
Was you smoking crack?
Oh, sorry, 2.5. Sorry, my bad.
It's like 2.5. Jock's less.
Yeah,
Jock less.
I've known you guys less than you've known each
I
other.
met this guy like 2.5 years ago. I met you 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like some...
he's flicking he's flicking the bean under the
Chill.
Yeah, so we all went to uni together,
Yeah.
studied film. We all graduated, didn't we?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm working
I
on
was fucking graduated.
Most of us have graduated.
Yeah, I'm working on.
That's not very nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's sorry, it's really hot in here. Do you want me to do something about it?
I'm chilling.
I mean, we can work it out afterwards, I guess. It's kind of funny if at the
Aggressively.
It's gonna be so sweaty.
Yeah.
Really? Is it that light?
Oh, maybe the light. I'm really hot. I could turn the aircon on over there. Oh, it's a bit loud. We could just fucking film it. Sorry.
Oh, you can give it frag if you want.
No, it's really loud.
Okay.
Sorry, to derail it,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be getting progressively sweatier throughout the episode.
Yeah, that's the light.
Yeah, so where we
didn't realize how shiny you are. You're already like sweaty. I didn't realize you were already that sweaty.
I'm just a guy that sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not hard.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need to talk about podcasting, kind of stuff like that.
It's hard work. Hard work.
Hard work.
Yeah.
I've only been at this
Harder
for
than
like
anyone
3
9 to
minutes.
5.
Guys, anyone working 9 to 5 out there, you don't fucking understand. This is unbelievably hard.
Listen to us three middle-income white guys.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes into a podcast. It's so hard.
3 minutes into a podcast talking about how 9 to 5 don't work as hard as us.
Dropshipping.
Yeah,
Dropshipping.
dropshipping. Yeah, well, that's what I've done post uni is dropship.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
One of the guys that I was first friends with when I started at uni.
I'm joking, sorry. Just want to put it up.
I'm
dropshipping.
I'm not. One of
Yeah.
the guys when I first started uni that I was friends with, he dropped out to focus on his business.
Oh,
Because he was drop shipping.
What a hustler.
Yeah.
I know, right? And his brother was selling courses on how to drop ship to people.
Those online courses just piss me off so much because they're like, the online courses are always, here is how you make so much money fast, right? You have to follow my steps. The people making the courses aren't making the money doing the thing they're saying. They make the money on the course. So they're like, oh, how do you make money? I don't know, fucking start a
Make your own
course.
course,
Yeah. It's literally the definition of a pyramid scheme. You like buy in the top and then you sell this course to make money.
That's what pissed me off about this, is this guy was like, man, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm making 80K a year. He was like, last month I spent $4,000 on Facebook advertisements. And I was like, dude, you're insane. You're an insane person. And then you go like hotboxing his car.
Yeah.
At lunch break.
Yeah.
The true Gen Z worker.
That was awesome, yeah. That was before I met you guys. So
Yes, that's right.
Please.
let me down from there.
Speaking of that,
Well, wait, let's call it.
speaking of that, yeah, we're talking about first impressions.
Yeah.
First time I met Jackson, he was talking about that. I was sitting, we're at uni obviously.
Recycled story?
No, we sat at the table, and then Jackson's like, yeah, like remember yesterday when fucking you guys were hotboxing your car with vaping and hotbox. I'm like, this dude's in a car vaping and hotboxing a car.
Hotboxing with a vape. Does that
Yeah.
even do anything?
No, I think I don't know, but
He just wouldn't put the windows down because he didn't want the teachers or the like tutors to see the smoke coming out. So we would go in his car.
Wait.
Put the windows. I was in the back seat. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I never hit. He was like, "Dude, do it." And I was like,
You're hitting.
I'm-
If you're in that car, you don't need the vape on your mouth. You're inhaling whatever there.
He was fucking, yeah, he put all the windows up and it was just, yeah. I call it hotboxing, it was way less cool than that.
it was just a vape.
It was me sitting in the back of a guy's car while he vaped.
Was there anyone in the passenger seat? He sat in the driver's seat. You just sat in the back.
No, it was a third guy.
Oh, sorry. I just like the picture of it being an Uber. Like, no one in the passenger, you sitting in the back. It's like, have you been doing this long? You're like busy night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys met first.
Yeah.
That first time that we met, I feel like must have been like a interesting introduction because at the time, me and the other guy that we're friends with, the same guy that was hotboxing in the car,
Yeah.
not the one doing the fucking drop
Yeah.
shipping.
Should we just first let us use initials to clear this up?
Anyway, the point is that we were talking about this guy on the other side of the classroom, who we were like, he is so hot. He's so attractive. I want to be friends with that guy.
It's alright. And then I walked over and I started talking.
Well, he went in that class actually.
Whoa. What's that smell, dude? It's like stinky. Something stinky.
Yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah, remember that happened.
Sorry, yeah. So you were talking about John.
No, John, like...
So I came into class late, whatever. And then
Why is it?
He's fucking cool kid, bro. He's walking.
it was the first day, and then the teacher was like, I want to sit by myself, and she was like, can you just sit with them?
Loser goes sit with those guys. And
Yeah,
we
so-
were like, yeah, that guy's so fucking hot.
Yeah, so then I sit down, and these guys start pointing at like a different guy in the class that they didn't know. And we're like, look how fucking hot he is, bro. And I was like, who are these guys? What are these guys doing?
Just glazing some random guy
Yeah.
across the class.
And it's so funny in retrospect now that we're such close friends with him.
Dave, it's our friend.
Oh, it's a David.
David.
Oh!
Famed actor, director,
yeah.
David.
Celebrity David, probably, by the time you're listening to this.
Part-time chicken shop.
Fish and
Like,
chips.
is that doxing?
Is it
And
toxic?
it's like what chicken shop?
Oh,
Fish and chips?
Huh?
yeah, it's
Bit of everything.
hospitality.
Hospitality.
Yeah.
Grilled foods.
Yeah,
Yeah, they probably do both, right? Fish and
I
chips.
thought it was a fish and chip place.
he does
That
whatever he
made
wants,
us
man.
Do
chicken.
they do burgers at
Yeah.
all fish and chip shops?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you
We've
have to,
been talking about making burgers. Shout out.
do you have to cook burgers differently to the way that you cook like fish? Because it's like fish is like kind of wet, right?
Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. There are multiple ways you can cook fish.
Okay.
Like, you could grill a fish, which is
Okay.
just the same as just grilling a patty if you're making a burger.
True.
But then if you're like frying a fish, like deep batter,
Yeah.
frying, I don't think you
I guess that's
fry
pretty
a
true.
burger.
Can you drop a burger patty into like a
Yeah, you can drop a fucking Mars bar in that shit.
fucking
In a deep fry.
yeah? Yeah, I've seen the last part deep fry.
You can drop, I don't think you can drop fucking anything in that, and it fries it. Except water, that explodes.
Oh, right.
I've been thinking about how to like revolutionize the fast food output,
Yeah.
where instead of making individual burgers, right, we make like slab of bread, slab of patty, cover it in lettuce, and we cookie cutter out the burgers as people want them.
I think that's less efficient.
But we cover the entire grill plate with the thing.
Yeah, but the time it takes to cook the meat depends on the size of the meat. So the bigger slab of meat is going to take longer to cook.
It's not thicker though, it's flat, you
What
know?
do you do with the in-between pieces?
Yeah, is that food scrap?
Maybe.
Square burgers.
Okay, no, that's the game
Nice
changer
one,
actually.
I'm all in. I'm all in now.
Yeah.
Square burger, yeah, why is burger so...
Well, it's a sandwich.
Is it like
it's a square, right?
ergonomics?
Okay.
When it's square, it's a sandwich.
Is that when
Yeah, what is the difference between a burger and a sandwich? There is none.
I guess
All burgers are sandwiches, not all sandwiches are burgers.
Cold
Americans,
meats.
Americans call us
Yeah,
burger
maybe
sandwich,
sandwiches.
right?
They call it like a chicken burger, a chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Philly cheese steak.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
that?
steak sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Or it's
It's
a...
not a burger?
No. I think it's a type of...
But why is it not a burger?
So, that's why you've come here for these really deep, hard-hitting questions.
Hey, tell us. Let us
Yeah,
know.
please let us know. What's the difference between a burger and a sandwich?
What if you did, you know those like fancy, like this tile pattern here of burger mold cut?
Whoa.
Like all of a sudden you've
Yeah.
got like hexagon,
Hexagon.
burger.
They're actually not big ones.
Hexagon.
No, but that's a
Sorry,
hexagon.
that's a hexagon.
Oh,
Actually.
I think it might be a pentagon.
it's got 6 sides, my dude.
Yeah, hexa.
Sixagon. It's a sixagon.
Yeah, thanks guys.
What's your favorite shape?
Oh.
Rhombus.
That's name. That's a cop out. You just like it because of the name.
I
You
think
don't fuck with the shape.
It's a square, but it's just chill.
No, you don't fuck with the shape.
well, it's like a
It's not
square.
a rhombus head.
You might actually rhombus
It's a
it.
square, but the square's like this.
Yeah, it's chill.
You're kind of
We just parallel.
So you think I'm a square?
I just like the idea that we brought up a topic and completely
Okay.
tangented away from the topic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to rail it back slightly.
Yeah, it's got introductions here, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do an introduction.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're railing it back.
Go back to the-
We can go back to the
Someone bring
rampant.
up parallelograms later because I had something to say about
We'll keep that. No, we'll keep this
Alright.
shapes and shit in
Right.
mind.
Write that down. Producer, write that down.
Yeah, JB.
Yeah.
Can all 7 people that are producing behind the scenes,
Yeah.
can you, one of you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
4, we're going to need more tea.
That guy's on
You
his
guys
phone.
don't have names.
2, can you write that on the whiteboard? And 6,
All whiteboard. There is no whiteboard.
keep doing what you're doing, 6.
One,
You
you're
can't-
fine. Get out.
Yeah, 1. Can we get the replacement 8 in? So we have 2 to 8, please.
Yeah, there's not one funny bit
Ouch.
on this bit.
That was a good bit, dude. That was, I like that.
You're not fucking what you did?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What the fuck?
This is good. It's the odd number as well, because if
Mid-
one person's not fucking with the bit, we can just get out of here. It is funny.
Like mid-show moderating the bit. Just be like, no, I can't it. That's just nuts. Anyway, sorry. We were talking about first impressions.
Yeah.
So I came later,
Yeah.
and I don't really remember the first time specifically that I like sat down and talked to both of you. But
I do.
you always came as like a package deal in my mind. It was like you two and then that third guy you were talking about, which is why I don't know why we're not naming him.
What?
We've named
Not yet,
David.
not yet, not yet.
His surprise secret man. I always like saw you three as kind of like this. I called you from the start, and I still call you to this day the chuckle fucks. You were just like the 3 little like. Yeah, exactly.
We're kind of like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Well,
Yeah, that's a great point to bring up.
I
Actually.
don't think so at all.
Does we have
colour?
we have to assign who
There's
does
no
Yeah.
Look at the guy.
I'm wearing blue. I'm wearing blue. Why do you wear red?
I should have worn red. I'm just
We should play
naturally
it
Alvin.
Bro thinks he's out.
Here's the thing, right? I don't think I'm Alvin. You're an insane person if you come in saying I am Alvin.
But you
right?
forget.
I by democratic like decision. John's obviously Theodore. The other guy has glasses.
I had
to
I
be
had
Alvin.
glasses. The problem is I don't have glasses anymore, so there's an argument for.
Okay, yeah.
A bit of an Alvin
I was talking about
exchange.
Chuckle Fox.
Just put that.
Sorry, yeah. When the other chuckle fuck was involved,
Right. Yeah.
it was definitely that.
Yeah. Right. I will put it out there. A year ago, I was the one that said I'm Theodore for just putting that out there.
Yeah.
And then it's been a fucking year, and I still
You're
get
taking it back. You're like reclaiming the title of Theodore.
Yeah, it's like I'm like an Oppenheimer, dude. Like I wish I could just go back and.
You wouldn't
I spent my days sitting down on.
mulling over the decision. You've created the end of the world.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to be Theodore?
Yeah, I don't
Alvin's
know.
is cool. He's cute.
He's chill.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
He's-
I'll be.
Sorry.
Alvin's cool.
Alvin's pretty cool. Yeah, he's obviously the coolest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He bangs the hottest.
there's like a certain introspection that you need to have that you just can't all be Alvin.
You
It's
can't
I agree.
choose to be Alvin. You have to have Alvin bestowed upon you.
And Alvin's kind of not that tight. He's kind of a bit obnoxious sometimes.
Alvin's a bitch, yeah.
He's a fuck.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a diva. He kind of gets in the way of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a rock star, dude. Doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought they were the chuckle fucks, and
I've actually never heard you call us that before.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only ever sometimes bring up.
Behind the back.
Yeah. This guy's not around, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing Jackson. Yeah. I feel like his feelings might get hurt,
yeah.
or his head will get even bigger. He already thinks he's Alvin.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I was friends with David first.
Whoa, what are you
Yeah.
doing? You're friends with David?
I was.
David who? You know David?
That's right. So I was friends with David, and I was in a class. Very similar story how you met Jackson. I was like, it was boring class, like one of the theory classes, and I sat down at this table with people I'd never talked to, and I'd spent maybe this class is like 8 weeks long or something. This was the 6th or 7th week, and I just decided I'm not going to sit on the table on my own anymore. I'm going to branch out. So I sit on the David table, and David's there and a few other people that I don't remember were on the table, because it's just David, you remember. And he had this pen with, it was like one of those pens that has like a gel inside with things that like move around.
Whoa.
You know, it's like those like pens.
Yeah.
But the little things inside were
Like a lava lamp?
like a lava lamp, but it wasn't like 2 different liquids. It was like a little plastic thing inside that flows around. And it was little Siemens. Like little cum in the pen.
Oh, I have seen this pen.
You've seen David's cum pen?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it, why am I doing this?
So he's got a pen that has a little semen swimming around in it.
Wow, what a sicko.
That was the first thing I asked him.
Yeah.
I'm like, why have you got a cum pen? I didn't know his name. Sat down on the table with David, I'm like, why have you got a cum pen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy to, you say 8 weeks in?
It's 7 weeks.
7
so an
weeks
8-week
tables.
course.
I feel like after the first 3 weeks of sitting at a table at class, you're locked in.
Yeah, I don't know what changed. It was kind of a moment of like introspection. Like I've spent other classes, I had good groups. Like I was spending time in other big groups. Ollie, a guest for the next episode actually.
Yeah, see you soon.
Next episode.
We want to say that every episode is
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't aware of the bit. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Once again, a fucking bit ruiner, Jackson. What the hell? Get your fucking
Right. Ollie, next episode.
Yeah,
next
watch
episode,
out.
Ollie, watch out.
Yeah.
Big
That
episode.
sounded like a threat to Ollie.
Watch out.
It's like a watch out, Ollie.
We should dack him when he walks in.
Dude, that's
We should-
hilarious.
We should do an episode where Ollie is in the background in a cage
Yeah.
the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upside down?
Depends. He can start
Back to the
upside down.
episode after.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, he never leaves the cage between
Okay.
episodes. A
Yeah.
week later, he's still in the cage. Maybe somehow he's made his way upside down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's awesome at that.
Yeah. And then every episode, we oil him up even a little bit more to see if he can like slip out of the
Whoa.
box.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty sick. Yeah, we pull him, try and pull him through. We pull him really, really hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, it's kind of an introspection. I'm like, this class, I just need to meet people. I need to make more friends. There was a point in uni where I hadn't really been socializing a lot. I was like, let me try this shit out.
Yeah.
So I sat down with David, and lucky I met David, because then David was friends with all you guys. So I kind of just tagged along with him at break, and I went and we started talking, all 3 of us. But you have a recollection. You brought this up before.
Yeah.
I remember exactly when I met Jock.
Yeah, same.
I don't.
What a guy, dude.
You got a friend, man. You've got a better story of Jock, right?
There's a couple. There's two things. Dude, what a guy, man! I remember everything about this guy. But
I just have a notoriously bad memory about like everything.
He's fucking Alvin head, bro.
yeah, big Alvin.
Alvin head.
I just remember one time, yeah, like we went to like the start of this class and they were showing like the Sopranos intro and they were like, put your hand up. Anyone that's seen the Sopranos. It was just me and Jock put their hands up. I was like, yeah, because I love the Sopranos. I was like, this Jock guy's fucking awesome, man. Like he watched the Sopranos as well. Then I asked him after, he's like, I've never watched it before.
Why?
Just lying for some reason.
I just do that.
You want to be that
That's
guy?
my thing.
I just think it's funny sometimes to
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, obviously I've seen it.
Yeah, well, it was more of like if no one puts
No
up
one else
their...
has seen it.
No, sometimes it's like, you know those classes at uni where no one puts up their hand for something and then
Yeah.
it's just like the teacher goes on for about 10 minutes being like, what?
Yeah,
No
that's
one?
it.
What?
Yeah,
You're just like, oh, fuck, shut up.
yeah,
I've watched it.
yeah.
But yeah, that was. And what was the other one?
It was just, he doesn't remember this at all, but we made like, there was a period early on we had to make short films, and he just like sat down to me next to me in some class, like, do you want to watch mine? And I had like domestic abuse and stuff in it.
Way more context required. You gotta drop it like that.
That's such a Jock thing to do, is just be like, hey, do you want to watch everything I've ever made? Let's see it.
There's more context. It was because you were in our actual class where we made those films.
Yeah, it gets divided into smaller classes.
And I was in a group in that class where we had a member of our group who was really passionate and really had a very strong creative vision and wasn't a huge fan of compromising. And we ended up making this film that was very much his vision and very much what he wanted to do, with me and Ollie kind of just there to make his vision come true, sort of thing. Yeah.
Ollie from next episode.
Ollie from next episode. You're me.
Watch it, Ollie.
And it's like, we made this and we had broken a rule at uni that we weren't aware of, that you couldn't have guns.
You can't beat your wife.
No.
Oh,
you can't have guns in the film.
You're allowed to be.
You're allowed to beat. Of course, you're allowed to beat your wife. In film, allegedly. But you're not allowed guns. And we had like done all the safety precautions. We had hired an armourer and paid an armourer, and we had a gun on set, and we'd done all the safety precautions. And
Was it a real gun?
it was a real gun with blanks.
Okay.
And everything was done by the book, except the uni rule book that we had neglected to read. So we go to the screening and we get shooed out by the teacher. And the teacher's like threatening to kick us out of uni, like calls us fuckheads.
Whoa.
And like in the hallway screaming at us. Yeah, he's so angry. This is, you know, the teacher,
He called you a fuckhead?
Yeah.
Big dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, big tone.
Yeah, he works at Big W.
And yeah, he got really mad at us. And we kind of like, me and Ollie were like fizzling it out. We're like, we'll take everything out, we apologize, we weren't aware. But the other member of the group was very much, no, we're going to keep it. And he fought and kept this problem going. And it went to like the higher ups at uni. And my mum was at a dinner which had the uni we went to's president at the dinner. Oh, it was my dad. It doesn't matter. One of my parents was at this dinner and was talking to the UniSA president and was like, my son is studying at UniSA. And the teacher's like, that's so much, what's he studying? And my mum's like, film and television. And then the president's like, I hope he wasn't part of that group with the gun situation. And mum goes, not my son, I don't think. No, different son.
Give me vibe.
So that was a bit scary. So we weren't allowed to show that film to anyone. So I kind of had
You went rogue.
We went a bit rogue and we were like sharing it around with people. So I sat down with John and this guy seems cool. He's watched The Sopranos.
Yeah. True.
So I was like, I'll show him my film. Well, I asked if you wanted to watch it. You could have said no.
No, I'm joking. It was cool, man. Yeah.
Whatever.
I remember the first time I met Jock, because I was aware of Jock. I'd never met him before, but as I said, I was friends with David, and I was familiar with Ollie. Like, we weren't close friends yet, but I was familiar with Ollie, and I know how good at cinematography Ollie is, and I assumed,
watch out.
Yeah, Ollie. I was like, Ollie's so good at what he does, and if he's close friends with this other guy, Jock, must be so good at what he does.
This was
right?
a joke.
What are you doing?
This is like a lead up to a joke.
And then so when I first met Jock, it was in our development class. We were developing a script, and Jock showed so much enthusiasm for the script that I had written. He was like, I really want to work with you. And I was like, this is so cool and genuine that this guy who's like highly regarded, he really genuinely wants to work on my script. And then just like, oh wait, it's Jock.
What the hell was that fuck? I was like, that's a really sincere, nice thing to say.
I had such a high, I was like, this Jock guy is
It's the most fucked up thing.
This is horrible.
I guess it's like I held him on such a pedestal of like, this guy is crazy at what he does. And to then get to know someone as a person, it's
Like
like,
physically he's doing this, by the way.
Jackson's the way I got to know him better, and it just evolved.
yeah, man. No, but I feel like it's that with every single person you meet in the film industry. It's just like every single person is like, they're so crazy. I've seen the films they've made. Look at what high quality is. And then every single person is just like a piece of shit. You know?
Yeah.
This is
I agree.
This isn't you specifically. Everyone is a piece of shit.
Okay.
You gotta take it down to that mark and not think like it's so easy to be like, I don't want to talk to that person because they're so much better at what they're doing than I am.
Yeah.
And
There's
it's
a certain element of like, if you're never gonna put your own work as high regard as you're gonna put other people's work. Like, I found that when we made our graduate short film together, and there's so many times I look at it and then look at the films we were up against, and I'm like, our film's so much worse. I can see all these problems with it, and like, I don't like this part, I don't like this part, I don't like this part. But then if you kind of like try and distance yourself from the actual creation of it, and that you're involved in the creation, you kind of like see it, you try and see it from an outsider perspective, and you're like, oh, okay, I can see the merits of this work. And I think that kind of comes across when you're looking at other people's work, is you'll always put other people's work above your own. Like if you ever talk to David, he'll never talk about how good his work is. And everyone else always tells him how good his work is all the time. But he'll never say it himself. He probably is sitting there being like, I wish I could write like Jackson and John. Like he probably thinks that, whereas we look at his work and think, how could we get that good?
Yeah.
He's probably thinking the same thing about us, hopefully.
I think hopefully.
That's what holds him back from being an Alvin.
Yeah.
Because Alvin's got this like big head,
Swagger, yeah.
whereas David's like, he's fucking Dave, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
Dave's
He's too
Dave,
like,
yeah.
he's too
He
caring.
owns the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
He doesn't own them, dude.
He's friends.
They're
He's their
friends.
producer.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
He's their
name.
agent.
Yeah, I forgot.
Who's the evil
And
guy's
such
name?
dad.
Who's the
Dave
evil guy?
Cross. Oh,
That's the actual guy.
Ian.
Yeah.
Who's Ian?
David Cross.
No, okay, whatever. I meant in like our circle.
The law.
Who is
We
we can't say
this is
Probably me.
Probably shouldn't name. Yeah.
name people.
Yeah. So, thanks Jackson for almost being really sincere about
I do. Look, I mean, it's enough. You're chill enough that I hung around. I guess. I made other films.
It's chill enough, man. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
You'll do. I won't sit next to you.
Yeah, we still have to put John between us so we don't get the fires.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, it was interesting. What about when you met John the first time, Jackson? I don't think you.
I mean, he told the story of when he first met us. I feel like.
Did you have a different impression of that, or is it the same sort of?
I was
I
like,
think for like a day, I think, I'll say what you told me in the past. I think there was like a similar thing with Jock, but I guess Jock's lasted longer. Mine was like a day. I think there was like a day where I sounded really smart when I first met him. And then like the next week, Jackson's like, oh yeah, never mind.
I
I love this arc from Jackson. It's like every person I meet, I think is really smart for a period of time.
Yeah.
To like get to know them better.
I disagree. John was the exact other way. I was like, this fucking guy. Like.
Bleep that out. Number 6, can you bleep that out, please?
It was like, oh, the teacher's moving the fucking weird guy that's not noticed. This goober in the back of the class has to sit on our table now. It's like, but then like we started talking, and he was. I think at that time John was watching Always Sunny for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, you both did it always.
And I was like, oh, you listening to the podcast? And he was like, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
And then everyone else was like, I've never seen Always Sunny.
Yeah.
That's a shocking.
Sweet, yeah.
I feel like it's like okay, that's a stretch. I was gonna say it's like The Simpsons, but it's not.
No.
It's a pretty
Live action.
it's a pretty like easily digestible show just to put on.
Yeah, it's
You
not.
can put on an episode and hate it, and you've still watched it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a very low barrier to entry for watching Always Sunny because you can watch any episode. Where it's like,
there's no more.
I've never watched Game of Thrones because I would require me to watch the first all the way through to get the story. Whereas Always Sunny, you can put on like season 4, episode 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've watched episode 1 of Game of Thrones probably 4 or 5 times.
Trying to get into it.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested at all.
What's your favourite TV show?
My favourite TV Community, probably.
Yeah. You into like sitcom comedy TV shows more, you think?
I consume sitcoms easier because my brain is messed up. and like
join the club. TikTok brand.
yeah, well, not even like TikTok. It's just like, yeah, if I'm watching a show, it needs to be the right level of like dog shit, but kind of funny, where I can be doing anything else.
Yeah, okay, I get that. What about you, John? You said The Sopranos, is that?
No, I think Better Call Saul's that greatest TV
you've
show.
been on about this.
Yeah.
You've been.
I think it's better than Breaking Bad, let's face it, guys. Like, people will figure out soon. But
Yeah, it's better, man.
Yeah.
As someone who's definitely watched them both.
Yeah, I've definitely watched both.
yeah,
Just like I watched The Sopranos.
yeah, exactly. The Penguin's really good though, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
that
heard
might be-
great things about Penguin Action.
That's up there.
Of Madagascar.
Yeah, that one.
Have you seen Penguins of Madagascar, the TV show?
No.
Yeah, when I was younger.
It kind of like retcons the movies.
Really? Why?
King Julian just like comes to the zoo.
Oh, you can't have to have that. You're only gonna fuck around with King Julian.
Yeah.
It'd be like, imagine a kid watching it and they're like, wait, we can't break the law of.
When I watched Penguins of Madagascar,
You were mad?
what the hell is King Julian doing? What is he doing? He's supposed to be in Madagascar.
I think that's a sign you might be too old to be watching Penguins of Madagascar.
Maybe.
Maybe a sign.
Which penguin are you?
Which penguin?
I don't know any of the. This conversation is this half of the table. I don't know any of the penguins.
What is this fucking Skipper, bro? Oh, not Skipper, the fucking Kowalski. Kowalski, dude.
No,
Sure.
wait, no, you're the fucking what's his name?
Rico.
What is it? So was it Skipper, Kowalski,
Rico.
Rico?
Private. Yeah.
Private. Kind of got private vibes. That's nice though.
Submissive.
Yeah, good private. Yeah.
He's kind of clever. He's technically like the clever one though, right? Because all the others are always like, we need to be doing this, and he's got like heart, and he's like, well, let's do this. Kind of. I don't know. He's kind of like the little.
Kowalski's like Simon of the.
Kowalski is silent.
There's over a bunch of character tropes that mesh greatly between the little people.
Rico's crazy. He's like, that's like cool crazy. Yeah, like that.
Ollie.
Crazy.
Ollie.
When he's in the cage.
Ollie, just get ready for it.
Just watch out.
You'll love it, man.
I can't wait till he doesn't watch this. Like, we show him, like, if we make this and send it out, we're like,
Yeah.
hey, if people want to watch this, and then Ollie doesn't.
I don't expect him to watch it.
Yeah.
But he's
neither.
gonna be in it.
Yeah, eventually.
You will be.
You will be.
Just letting you know.
Anyone that knows Ollie, tell him to watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, man.
Complete different tangent now. I want to bring up, I met a celebrity the other day. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I was,
David,
Yeah.
local Australian writer, actor.
bigger than that, guys.
He's pretty big physically.
Yeah.
This
He
guy's,
can crush your fucking head if you.
this guy's bigger physically as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
It was like, it's not the sort of person you expect to meet. I went out for this would suck if you guys don't know who he is, but I went out for a run in the morning, and I was running along, and I see this older gentleman walking towards me, grey hair, he had a lanyard on and a wristband.
What can you guess? Bill Gates? Okay.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, dude. You got that?
What's he doing in his It's a big week.
I was running along and I saw this guy walking towards me, and I was like, I ran past and I was like, that guy looked so familiar. Like, I was trying to wrap my brain about who this was, and then I remembered a TikTok I had watched the day before of this celebrity being on an Australian or like an Adelaide radio station, and I was like, oh, that was him. So I run back and I stop, and it's Stephen Fry from
Futurama?
narrator of the Harry Potter
audiobooks. He's also okay. He's got a few more accolades than that, but
he's kind of.
but funny enough, I brought that up with him.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
I love Harry Potter. You did so good when you wrote Harry Potter.
no, so famously host of QI, well, previous host of QI, British.
For that woman, I don't know what her name is.
The woman is now, I can't remember her name. Anyway, Stephen Fry,
I like the
famous British
Right.
presenter, comedian, knowledgeable man.
Yeah.
And I stopped him and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so like sorry to bother you, but you're Stephen Fry, right? And he's like in his British voice. He's like, yeah.
Hey, mate.
I'm bloody Stephen Fry, innit?
You want some? Is this well you come at me, mate?
Maybe someone you've got your autograph.
So I get talking, I'm like, I grew up listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks. We would go on road trips.
Harry Potter.
We listened to the Harry Potter audiobooks in the car. We
You
listened to
watch
Harry.
that Bible, mate.
Stephen Fry definitely watches
That
that.
Bible, yeah.
I brought up the Harry Potter audiobooks. I'm like, I grew up in the Harry Potter audiobooks. And
You got that Bible.
Dapping up Stephen Fry and be like, no, I'll send you a reel later, dude. Don't worry about it.
and then I was like, I literally had finished reading Mythos, the book he wrote about Greek mythology, like a month before. So I was like, I just read Mythos and I loved it. And then he was like, oh, Terry, what's your name? And I was like, Jock. And he's like, oh, great to meet you, Jock. I shook his hand. Didn't have my phone on me, so I've got no evidence of this interaction, but it was pretty crazy.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Oh, why didn't you have your phone on?
Because I was on a run.
Good.
And I put it on my watch. Not that
Easy.
okay. It doesn't help me that I'm not wearing the watch when I have an Apple Watch.
So you silent run.
No, I've got Apple Watch. It's got music.
Oh, you can, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I was listening to music, or whatever.
What
But
if something bad happens to you?
what?
How do you call?
Oh, I think you can actually do emergency calls off the watch.
They just need a camera on there.
Yeah.
Point it in.
Little picture of Stephen Fry.
I bring up a picture of Stephen Fry and point it at you.
Dude, that's you.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was crazy. And then I like lived off that high for like that was like last Thursday. So I've really been holding onto that
Sick.
for a while.
Stephen Fry, hi.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been telling everyone.
Do you think Stephen Fry, when you said your name was Jock, he was like, Jock?
It's like,
Fuck's name?
yeah, everything on, mate.
I would have bloody laugh. Don't name Jock.
No, I don't think so. I think he's met so many people that names just wouldn't even like bother him. He's
Yeah.
probably heard crazier names.
It is surprising he actually even asked your name.
I know, he's a great guy. I love him.
Is he?
He's my friend. Yeah.
He's one of those guys.
Frozen?
Yeah, we're friends.
Really?
Yeah,
You sent you any reels?
When did he come?
yeah. He sent me the Rizzle meme that I sent back to you guys. He was the one that told me Rizzle was born in 2017. He was like, do you believe this? It's fucked up.
Jock, it was lovely. It was lovely to bloody meet you. Did you know?
Chubby little lad. What's on the telly?
He's
You know, he was on the telly last night, mate.
He's chubby little lad that on Judy Kimmel.
I'm Stephen Fry.
Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, the record was so.
Don't fuck with the Jimmys, dude.
I could give less of a shit about the Jimmys.
Who's your favourite Jimmy? Fuck, marry, kill, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Cordon.
Whoa. Okay, I'm not going to kill him straight away.
Yeah, I know. I feel like when there's a unanimous decision on death,
Okay.
fuck that British fuck.
Yeah.
He's probably met Stephen Fry.
Oh my, yeah, almost
That'd be
certainly.
nice, yeah.
James Corden, the only contribution that I'm happy about James Corden having
The
is...
Cats movie.
is yeah, I love the Cats
He
movie.
plays a thick ass cat.
Dude,
That's all I kind of creepy.
No, they're all like kind of chill, but he's just a thick ass.
Yeah.
That's all his characters in anything.
Everything.
He's like the fat British guy.
I don't think that... do you think that the cat was originally fat, or do you think he brought that to the world?
It's funny that they can
I'm the director. I've got a creative decision for this cat. Let's make it fat.
It's funny they've got all the costume and like makeup and like CGI, like visual effects, and they're like, yeah, you're still just a fat.
Have you seen the Cats movie?
No, dude.
Okay.
Does he not get fat at some
I was going to say he's the voice of Peter Rabbit in the Peter Rabbit movie, and I
Right.
like that. Do you know the plot of Cats?
It's a musical.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's the plot. I didn't realise you know.
They sing stuff.
No, in Cats,
Fucking duh, man.
in Cats, they have a competition to see who's they're going to sacrifice to the aliens to ascend into cat heaven.
Wow,
What?
That's what Cats is about.
that's crazy.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
kind of cool.
yeah, but then apparently it's like, is the musical actually good?
Yeah, the musical was like critically acclaimed.
Okay.
I think the movie was just the CGI was just like a mess, and it just turned so many people off. And it had a weird cast.
They
James
had-
fucking Corden. Was
Yeah.
They have to remove
Takes
the
it.
buttholes, right?
Yeah, there was a CGI artist who had to go in and remove the buttholes of each of
Why was James Corden showing his butthole on the fucking... on screen?
Another creative choice. Another creative one.
Hey, number 3, get up James Corden cat's goatsy, please.
Yeah.
Can you Google that?
I've already got it open.
Don't Google goatsy.
Why do you have to bring up goatee all the time?
Sorry, it was relevant.
You haven't seen it?
James Gordon is the fucking goat, see?
That's why that's why you're here. That's why we bring you to this place of worship, my house.
Yeah. This is Jock's house. He lives at...
I know, like
Where do you live?
got the address on the wall. That's right, you can dox me. I don't care.
Really? Or friends, fans, friends.
What
Comment
call,
here.
we should bring a name for for our
Fans.
fans. Yeah.
Episode 1.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie.
We should call all our fans Ollie.
Yeah, man. I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to come organically.
Yeah.
Okay, did.
You can't force this.
All my scent heads.
Yeah. You can't force this stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mama comes all together.
What is cookie cutter burger? Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah.
What is 4-man urinal hub?
Thanks, producer one.
Why are you just like pointing at the note over
Producer 3 has like he's got one of the, you know when they filmed The Godfather and they had like the placards on the front with the lines for Marlon Brando
Yeah.
because he didn't want to learn his lines.
Oh, that's
So,
baller as hell.
One of the actors would like stand with like
He's doing other stuff.
with like a placard in front that
Yeah.
had his lines on it. So he would like, actually, I might be, is this Marlon Brando that did this or was it a different actor?
I know that he just likes, he gets into characters, but he's like lines.
It was someone, someone of the caliber of Marlon Brando. It might not have been specifically Marlon Brando, but
Adam
yeah.
Sandler.
There's a scene where he's like doing an interview, or like he's doing this scene, sorry. And you can see him like, goes like this every now and again, and he's like reading the lines off the shirt, and he looks back up, and it's like one of the most important scenes in the movie, and he delivers it perfectly. And the actor who's playing opposite has just got this fucking placard with all the lines on his shirt. Anyway, sorry. That's what number 3 was doing.
He's not allowed to talk either, he's just aware.
They're all silent.
You broke the illusion of I naturally brought up the burger cookie cutter.
Yeah, I'd forgot.
That's off my note page. Turn off my note page.
This is just a one-off, guys. There's not going to be a guy with a note thing anymore. This is all organic. This going forward.
We should get him like a. We should get because number 6 has the
Dude, this bit's not funny.
It's hilarious.
It's not funny.
I like it. Anyway, whatever. Jackson voted off the island once again.
Alright, the 4-man urinal hub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Fucking tangent to that. Like,
Oh, man.
you know how like it's not like a good.
And this is a better bit than the people behind the.
I haven't even got into it yet. You're the one that brought this bit up, dude.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I'll stop talking. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, let's do this silent treatment.
No, I'm not talking.
You're not used to the urinal hub with me, dude.
Okay, sure, sorry.
The idea was that instead of having urinals where you're not looking at each other, it's a urinal where you like stand. It's in the middle of the room,
I hate to break.
and you stand like in front of each other, 4 people.
This is a thing.
This is a thing.
I've peed at these many a time.
You've peed in a urinal where you're staring
So-
at a dude right in front
Yeah,
of you.
at a music festival. At 2 music festivals I did this, and at a half marathon I did this. There's like, they set up these portable urinals, which is like, you have the portaloos in like rows or whatever, and then you have a urinal section. Sometimes it's just a wall, but other times they have this thing in the middle, which is literally as you describe, like a partition triangle, like a fucking cross, and people stand at each end, and it's like this high, and you just pee. You can like look in the other guy's eyes, or you can look down at the top, or if you like go on your tippy toes, you can probably see his. But yeah, it's already a thing. Sorry.
You're lying again.
I'm
Like,
not
why
being
would this
lying,
is-
I'm being genuine. Oh yeah, I'm being so genuine. This is a real thing.
Why would at a music festival
Because they're easy to set up. You just put them down. You don't have to like set up anything.
dig a hole in the floor? Put a tree there. Like you can piss anywhere.
I
Right?
think it's probably like an environmental safety thing. Well, the one I had, the one I did at a half marathon was at the Oval, outside the front of Adelaide Oval. They'd set these up. Like before the race, you go and pee in one of these quad urinals. If you don't want to use the portaloos.
Are they-
Sorry.
So they cut off?
They're like neck high for me.
So you can still kiss your boy.
You get some kissing, bro.
Okay.
There's a little.
You
you'd
rest
have
that
to-
shit on top.
You'd have to lean pretty considerably far forwards because they
else
regress.
do you piss?
They regress. It's like, yeah, but it's a real thing.
I'm just thinking more like it's a glory hole, but like
Your buddy's on the other side.
no, there's no one on the other side. You're
It's a
always
glory
in
hole.
the middle of the cylinder.
It's a glory hole. You can look in the top, but there's a bunch of mirrors, so it like mixes
Whoa.
around where the penises are coming out.
You don't know
You can
which
look
one's
at, you don't know which one's yours, and you don't know who the other person's penises are, but you can see everyone's penis.
What if you know?
It's like
Massive.
exposure therapy. There's one with a telescope in there.
You know those the coin donation things.
Oh,
So you
yes.
put 20 cents in and it goes around and around.
Yeah.
They should make toilets that are like that.
What's this shit? And then you just stand and watch it just kind of
Close everything up.
Yeah, it's
It's so unsatisfying. You have like a really wet shit that doesn't just spin around, it just like slides in.
That's purely for piss, and then day one a guy shoots in it and just clogs it up.
I didn't mean to thought it was for shit. I think the guy that was shitting in it, not out of like malintention, I would just be ignorant. I would look up like, oh, of course it's for shit.
But how would you get your shit in there? You just shit in your hand and fucking cram it in? You know what I
You
mean?
pee in like a coin slot? I don't know.
Yeah,
You just pee on top, you just shit down.
I'm sorry, but it's way easier to choose where my piss is going, choose where my shit's going. Like, if
Not with my-
Projectile firing.
not with my prolapsed cannon of an anus. Sorry.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
Why'd you say that in public?
In public.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Cut that, guys.
Cut that.
I feel like that was like, in terms of donations, that's the most genius invention though. Because even if I like,
Really limits your donation size though.
but if I don't care about this charity, I'm still gonna give them money.
Yeah, but what if you only have like notes?
The notes disclaimer.
But they don't do it. They don't
In the piss, like what?
Yeah, that's what I do with charity ones. I piss in it.
Yeah, I should try pissing in the charity.
It's like a fountain.
episode
Make a
two,
wish.
episode 2 of this.
We piss in the charity.
Donation
Piss
box.
into a charity donation box. And what? We do it for an hour?
Yeah.
Is that the whole episode?
Drink up, guys. Yeah.
And it's Scott, it's like you have to piss now.
And
Go
then you
ahead.
take the top off and Ollie is underneath it. Watch it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I guess like you say, I understand what you mean. Like the most someone's going to donate is $2. Why
Yeah.
would they? Because it's not satisfying to spin. But I guess the idea is that it's more people walk past. You know, like if you're one of those guys on the side shaking a thing, a donation thing,
Yeah.
then like you only get 1 or 2 donations,
Shaking his thing.
right? You only get 1 or 2 donations. You get a guy on the side of the road, he's shaking his thing.
Been
Give
there.
me money, man. People are-
They got mad at me when I did that. What the fuck?
Someone comes up and pays him.
No one gave me money. What the hell?
Yeah, I guess the idea that like,
So silly.
like
Silly stuff.
100 people giving you 20 cents versus one guy giving you $20. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but true, I guess. But like, someone could drop a 50. Some like rich ass white woman walking past.
Okay. But 50 people could drop.
A dollar.
Wait, 500 people could drop 20 cents.
Not quite.
Okay.
That doesn't math out, unfortunately.
Okay.
Do people have coins anymore?
Wait, what did you say? 5,000
Yeah,
drop 20 cents or 500?
500 drop 20 cents.
It would be
It's $50.
$100.
Oh. Damn.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, it would. I don't know why I thought that was going
It's more, so your argument
It
still
is.
stands.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be.
$250?
What do you have, 50?
I'm not a math guy, I'm a film student.
We're all film students except him.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he is the film. We're not film students.
We're just
Well,
amateur film
graduates.
Graduates, yeah.
Independent filmmaker.
Independent
actually.
filmmakers, yeah.
Yeah,
You
right.
made any films, Joe?
I made a non-narrative film.
Really?
Which is just me with a camcorder on holiday.
Yeah. Me and your mom made one of them last night. Bro.
Oh!
You fucked it out. You fucked
And you
It's
farted.
gonna-
I made the fart, bro. You fart when you're in the dark.
Dude, that kind of makes up for it.
No, the fart is not. It infinitely makes it worse. That is not a redeeming quality of the job. It's because you farted.
You telling me there's a boy, one of your boys you haven't seen in like 5 years. You go, you dap him up, you miss, he farts. Dude, that's all the time.
Would you fucking shit yourself?
Even, yeah.
No, it's
So
like
your boy fails to dap and then shits himself. Like, I'm going home, man.
he goes for a dab and he fails, and then he sits there like trying to shit to try and redeem the dab.
That's the only way.
Don't leave.
Oh, that reminds me of.
Don't. Like, head against him, like, do it with me right now.
Yeah,
We're like, fuck him.
yeah. Don't leave.
That reminds me at music bingo the other night. I made a very similar joke about John's mother, and then I went into dap, and he kind of wasn't realizing what was going on, so he dapped me for a joke about his mother, and it might have been the most perfect dap
That's awesome, yeah.
ever exexecuted.
We're gonna ask for like security cam.
Yeah, we were asking for, we were like looking around to see if there's cameras in the
Yeah.
building to see
That's
if they
awesome,
recorded it. Yeah.
I mess up a lot of daps. I think that it's just,
I
it
think
comes
it's just
with my character.
you come with an unpredictable swing. Like whenever you go for a dap, your hand always starts like in a different spot every time, and it's so hard to predict where. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
That's because I held it there. I let him analyze it.
Yeah.
Just doing equations to figure it out. Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's a guy that that I dap every time. It's like we're like good friends. I wouldn't say we're the closest friends, but every time I dap him, it's like
Electric.
the cleanest dap.
Whoa.
Echoes through we're at Big W. Bam! Echoes through the
With
store.
Mr. Big W.
Yeah, with the guy we were talking about earlier.
We sound.
Mr.
Stephen
Big W.
Fry. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, dap up Stephen Fry in the bar.
Dude,
I missed
Don't
opportunity.
leave! Don't leave! Stephen
Don't you
Fry.
bloody let go of my hands! I can't do
the
British.
rub off.
Steve, he daps Stephen Fry and he shits himself.
Do you help them clean up?
Do you laugh? Do you laugh or not?
I would 100% laugh if someone who I was dapping up, I idolised them and they shit their pants in
That
front
little
of me.
poo poo.
There was a teacher at our old
Look like my
school.
bum.
There was a teacher at my old school who they had a part of the assignment, you had to have like one-on-one meetings with like this guy to just talk about what your assignment was going to be. And my friend goes in for the meeting and he sits down and the teacher's sitting across from him. It's been like 5 interviews, they go for like 20 minutes each. She's been here for like an hour and a half. And he's sitting, just talking, and then he rips, like, he farts. And then his face drops. And my friend across, like, is trying not to react. And then the teacher's like, I'm going to be right back. The teacher just shit his pants.
Oh my god.
Like, almost, like, he didn't admit it, but what else?
Yeah.
He just shits his pants in class. How do you, imagine if you're a teacher and you shit your pants in front of your students.
That's horrifying.
That is like respect lost.
The only way you can get respect back is if you're like, yes, my pants are completely covered with shit now. And
You have to
what are you
order
gonna do
the
about
narrative.
it? Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
Teach the rest of the class with shit in your pants.
That's how you got leaving.
There's a scene, you know.
Locks, gets up, locks the door.
And shoots his pants.
There's a scene in Smile 2, the movie that just came out.
Bang.
No,
Yeah.
shit movie. Have you seen it?
No.
It's bad. Everyone that says that Smile 1 or Smile 2
I should.
is a good horror movie,
Yeah, I should.
have they watched a movie before?
Yeah.
It's like they've watched the MCU and then this is their first horror movie.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so
Smile shot the lady from Tomorrow When the War Began in it, doesn't she?
I don't know. I don't.
Jack Nicholson's son.
No?
He's in Smile too.
Yeah, that's who I'm
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
that shit from
Yeah.
Tomorrow When the War Began.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson's son.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's this scene in Smile 2 where she's met this she's a pop star. She's met this crazed fan at one of her fan meets, and this Smile demon like kind of possesses you and presents your biggest fear to you basically, without spoiling it too much. And she goes home, except don't watch it. I can spoil as much as I want. So
Yeah,
just
spoiler
fucking sucks.
sucks. Yeah.
So she goes home, and the fan that she signed a shirt for this fan, and it's like this old sweaty guy with like pus running down his face, like as disgusting of a man you can think
Yeah.
of. Don't point
Just
at
like Jock right now.
yeah, probably as sweaty as the guy wasn't. And she walks into her house and she sees the t-shirt on the ground that the guy had signed, and it's like all scary and shit. And then the camera starts panning down this hallway and you see items of clothing that this guy was wearing when she met him, and it's like kind of setting up that he's naked in her house. So it goes from like his socks, his jacket he was wearing, his shirt, his pants, and then it pans to a pair of underwear with just a massive, like the biggest shit stain in the underwear, and it holds on the shitty poopy underwear for like 3 seconds, and then pans up to him naked at the end of the hallway, just like smiling like they do in the Smile movie.
Yeah.
This movie
And
sounds
it's
awesome.
meant to be a jump scare. It's not. You don't set up a jump scare by holding on shitty poopy underwear for like 3 seconds
Yeah.
before it was the openly everyone in the cinema laughed.
Yeah.
You can't not. What were they thinking?
I don't think poop's scary unless it's your own and you weren't expecting it.
I think it was honestly the director being like, this would be funny. Like, I think at that point, you can't have a conscious thing like, this is a fear developing element of the story. It is underwear, white underwear, with just shit right where shit would be on white underwear if you shit your pants. And then it pans up to this naked, sweaty guy at the end of the hallway.
That's awesome.
And you don't even see his meat because he's like in the
Yeah, I was
shadows.
gonna ask that,
You
yeah.
don't see his cock. Yeah. Scratch it
But
off the
if
watch list.
Is it scarier if he's packing or if he's got a little micro?
Well,
Micro
then
is horrifying.
he like sprints towards her.
Okay.
So I reckon packing, sprinting, swinging.
No,
He could like do what you did.
Dude, but it's kind of horrifying if it's just not swinging at all.
Okay.
It's just pointing directly.
Correct.
Okay. And he's
That's
sprinting
good.
forward.
Is it hard to? Is it hard to run with an erect penis?
Be easier, right?
I don't think it would go on.
Because the kind of, little, whatever, balls get,
They shrink when you run.
and then this is just pointing forward, so you're just running, and this is,
Aerodynamic.
yeah, dude.
No, but it would hurt.
It breaks the wind.
You're not running like perfectly. I feel like every step. You know when you're like, you kind of like your erect penis like moves. Mine's like this long.
Yeah.
It moves a little
Yeah,
bit.
classic.
And it like hurts sometimes.
Yes.
Imagine running and it's like bouncing up.
Yeah, because that's not your muscle flexing, you're just chilling.
I think if your erect penis hurts sometimes, you should go see a doctor.
No, but if you like, that's when you sneeze, your taint hurts as well. But just, I feel like it'd hurt. I feel like it wouldn't be comfortable.
I don't think it would hurt. I think it would be disarming. I think like because personal experience, I've never sprinted with an erection.
Well, that's my thought. Who has?
But like I imagine like
Percent
it
fault,
swings to the point of like you're like, whoa, I didn't expect this, and it kind of does slow down. In the case
I think it hit my stomach.
to
Not
play-
sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, like
Hang about it.
no, not no. But like it bounced upwards as you ran.
to play devil's advocate
Sorry.
for Jean,
Yeah.
right? If he's completely
I'm right,
naked,
yeah.
if he's completely naked, cocks out,
Yeah.
it's breaking the wind, and he's sprinting faster.
Yeah,
It's small surface area of the brain.
No, but it's just, like, it shouldn't flop, really. It's hard and you're sprinting, I reckon it would just stay directly forward.
Maybe I have a problem. My penis is not that erect. Like it doesn't get like not immovable.
It still moves, but it's not, I feel like it's less movement than soft, because soft you're just going to
I feel like
bang.
you underestimate
flop.
how
Yeah,
much your waist moves when you run.
But I'm saying the choice is a fuck ton of flopping or a bit less flopping.
You're naturally meant to run with a soft penis. That's how you're designed.
Speak for yourself, man.
I think
Because when you run, your balls shrink up
Yeah,
and your cock shrinks a little.
yeah.
Just to hold everything together.
That's true.
is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever seen your PP after going to the gym, dude?
Yeah,
It's like,
you fucking
try and find it. Yeah. Good luck.
So it's like, surely, and also the erection would last long because the blood would just flow straight out to your legs.
Yeah, straight out the...
This blood, yeah. That's
So
how I
it's-
lose my erection.
So it's to break the wind immediately is the erection, and then it goes away.
I think it's just it's like a burst of like, just like Jeremy Fragrance power.
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 We should all try this for the next episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll report back. In about 10 minutes, we'll go for an erect penis run.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know.
That's We should go for it right now. We should go do it right now.
Yeah, get
Is
ready.
this like is this your trying to end the podcast by like leaning into the
Yeah,
erect
this
penis
is me
bit?
ending it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was like the happiest with that ending, so we can like roll with it, but
Yeah.
we can workshop it.
No, that was...
No, that's good.
What time are we at?
I think we're now.
Yeah.
We're like a minute and a half off. Is he
Just
alright?
let me end.
Right.
Just let me end it, man.
Oh, this is
Okay.
I like this bit. I like this bit. We should just.
I said, what else?
Yeah, what else are we gonna talk about? Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
The first episode of 3 Cents.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed, let us know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Like it.
Why did you like this? And if you're Ollie,
You're next.
you're next.
Why the fuck you listen to this, man?
Yeah.
Get over it.
Go do some CGI shit.
Yeah,
Go
just-
work on a film I'm writing for you. Go do some CGI shit. You shouldn't be watching us.
Nice.
Ollie.
I'm writing a film with Ollie, guys.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I'll talk about it in the next episode.
Yeah.
Alright.
With Ollie.
With Ollie.
We're going to be in bed and sex with Ollie. is that what we're doing next?
Spoilers!
Spoilers!
Sorry, censor that.
Yeah. Quick, cut it out, cut it out.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Why do you not like that bit? I think it's funny.
No, all the guys got fired because Jackson fired him.
Yeah, Jackson actually runs a utilitarian ship
Yeah.
around here. He runs this ship like 1984.
Broke his Alvin.
He thinks
I'm
he's Alvin.
fucking Alvin, bro.
He thinks he's Alvin.
That is an Alvin move, yeah.
Yeah.
To fire everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, who's going to hold up the cue cards in the next episode? And the teleprompter. Who's going to run the teleprompter? Fucking end it. No, we're going to give him a dab.
Jock's one.